So all of that is there on the soft skill. Then you know how to manage the budgets. You are always keeping track of things. Everything is going up on whether it's on schedule, on time, on cost, scope, things like that. So what is it? Business acumen. Now, for doing a portfolio management is something beyond just doing a project management and all. So portfolio management is to ensure that the projects are on track and then getting the derived benefit, not necessarily, but it's not just sufficient to have all the project management skills. So it's more of business acumen. It's more about understanding where this group is actually making the decisions for where do you want to invest and what's the return that you would get. So there's a lot of business acumen that's required more than some other skills just of the project management. Solid project management practices. So I know exactly if I'll invest my 10 crores in this, then we'll be ahead of the competition and we'll get all of this. So I know I have great business acumen. But I don't engage great project managers, professional project managers who cannot run the projects to a success. Then still it's a flop. For the organization, still it's a failure story. So having a business acumen in the portfolio management and having solid project management processes within the organization is a very important one. Time frames and budgets are extremely important, so I don't need to talk about that. Requirement analysis, so we were just talking about how tough it is to actually get all those requirement analysis. To stay on course is not to just, someone has in some corner started a project thinking that, this will also give a competitive edge and all. So we sometimes very loosely in the organizations, that's what I've written there as pet projects or hobby projects. So pet projects and hobby projects can start in corners. When we will encourage those things to happen, there will be 25 pet projects that will coming up, and then the consolidated investment in those 25 pet projects will be sometimes bigger than one of your strategic projects. But you don't recognize that till you actually take stock of how much of investment is made in the pet projects and all. So staying on course is to be very relentlessly driving on the strategy, just where you want to go, and then just saying no several times, yes several times. Things change. Things change. The Samsungs and LGs of the world actually in this Diwali, we know that one. When we open a newspaper just before Diwali, there will be a lot of big ads on what are the new models that have come up of all these household goods and all. So we know all that. So they have factored in another great Diwali based on the last year Diwali sale. It has already been factored in, new models have been produced, everything is already sent over to the stock. In between, the Lehman Brothers have come into picture, and then a lot of things have happened to them. But then that's not their problem. It's 1 year back that they have factored in year after year exponential growth in consumer goods and all of it, and that was a part of their goal.